I, I haven't spent. I mean, obviously, I've been to a lot of college baseball fields, but from what I've seen, plans and stuff at that field, it's state of the art. It's next level. Josh did a really good job in the design. To my knowledge, he helped design a lot of it. But the training facility itself, from a player's perspective, is going to be really, really good. But from a fan's perspective, obviously it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great place to watch a game. So I don't know. No one knows exactly how it's going to look. They're still making some adjustments to it, but I guess the fans will just have to go out and see for themselves what it's all about.
That said, how does this place compare to some of those?
This place?
Well, what makes it special compared to some of the other places that you've played?
You know, it's still a ballpark. It's Alley P. In my opinion, it's the fans that make this place. It's the fans that make this place great. You know, out of all the parks that I've been to, there's only been a handful of fan bases that have come out and supported, like the Cowboy fans do. So yeah, I guess I would have to say the fans for sure.
So ultimately, I mean, what makes this place special is the history of it.
Well, that too, yeah. I mean, obviously, I feel like that's the obvious answer. But from a player perspective who has played at different parks, I think it's, you know, you need to give credit where credit's due, and that's definitely, especially games like Sunday at Texas where the whole crowd was chanting Orange Power and we got the whole outfield filled and everything. So yeah, obviously the history and tradition that has been here is very special, but I think the fans as well should get some credit for that.
What's it been like getting to see that up close with the 59 team and Pete and Cavilla and Gary Ward and all the guys that come back and get to experience some of that history?
So funny thing is, Josh never tells us what's going on that day. So some days you show up and Gary Ward's walking through your locker room and Pete and Cavilla is talking to you that day, and so it's been really special just to, I guess, show up to the field on a day-to-day basis not knowing what to expect, and then all of a sudden like something really, really cool happening, and you know, that's pretty much, I guess, like that's what I can say. I mean, it's been obviously special to see the 59 team and with the whole throwback uniforms and everything. So no, it's been very special for sure.
Would you like to go to the play with the bats that those guys in the 80s?
Oh yeah, everyone would love to go to play with those, but you know, my coaches always said, you know, Josh always says, it's not the arrow, it's the Indian. So I'm just gonna keep getting better on mine.
I feel like you guys have a little bit of a throwback mentality. It's kind of an 80s type team, especially the way you do hit the ball out of the park.
Yeah, I just think we're a solid team all around. This is a pretty special lineup that we have. 1 through 9 can hit the ball out of the yard. 1 through 9, I mean, like I've said before, we're never out of a game simply because our lineup can keep us in the game. And our pitching staff is really good too. You know, we've had the occasional outing that goes wrong, but for the most part, our pitching staff is very, very good. As Joe mentioned before, we kind of have a next man up mentality, or like a pick me up mentality. So if one guy doesn't get the job done, somebody else does, and we've kind of held true to that and actually been successful in doing that. And I think that's an important attribute to have on a team. That, you know, if one guy doesn't get it done, the next guy's going to. So.
Being from Oklahoma and growing up in this being your only Bedlam series that you got to play in, did it make that home run all that more special?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's Bedlam and the fans can hype it up and everything, but to us it's another ball game. It's just another ball game we're trying to win, and you know, the most important thing about that home run is that it helped us just win a ball game, whether that was against OU, Texas Tech, wherever. And so, you know, we can't put more weight on a certain game just because it's another team across the field. This weekend's games are just as important, if not more important, than the ones we played last weekend. So.